you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Bruh. This is one of the best dance sequences I've ever seen because it completely goes against what is normally done. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jordan Orme. I'm a professional music video editor. I've edited music videos for artists like Justin Bieber, Post Malone, Roddy Ricch, Tyga, G-Eazy, Quavo, Kalani, Sway Lee, and many, many more. Today we're continuing a new series called Music Video Editor Reacts, and I'm going to be breaking down music videos from a professional music video editor perspective, and I'm going to just bring you guys inside of my mind as I look at the music video and see how the editor makes decisions, and give you more of a theory film school perspective on how editors make cuts. Lots of YouTubers like to break down specific effects and how you make them in Premiere or Final Cut Pro, and while that's great, I'm gonna bring other value to the table and bring you inside of the psychology of humans, how watching certain things makes us feel, stuff that can be applied to any project, anywhere, and hopefully it's useful for you all. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to Taylor Swift, Look What You Made Me Do. This video has 1.1 billion views, directed by Joseph Kahn, the GOAT. Love this man. He's one of my favorite music video directors, and I'll show you why. Let's get into the reaction.
Looking for high quality stock footage?
All right, so we open up with some sound effects. There's a little TS there.
I don't like your little games. Don't like your tilted stage. The role you made me play of the fool. No, I don't like you.
Okay, that's enough. At this point, all you have to do is watch 30 seconds to see that Joseph Kahn and his team are complete masters. Good job. Normally in music videos, directors will say like, okay, we have this location, we're gonna shoot the artist performing, they're gonna do their thing, and then we're gonna move to a new location and shoot them performing. What Joseph Kahn does is he storyboards out the entire thing. He knows exactly how to cut this video. Every shot is new, every shot is fresh. The camera always influences the story and tells it in the best way possible, and that is what the director does. Shout out to Joseph Kahn. So we're in that grave. They do a match cut to a new location, and everything's off to a great, great start. So we get into this new scene, this tub of diamonds with the match cut. Beautiful.
I don't like your perfect crime. How you laugh when you...
That's a great performance of the "you laugh" line. Always look for those performances. Performance from the artist is the #1 thing you gotta be looking for when you're editing music videos. They had this rack focus, because this is Taylor living her glamorous life, her glamour self, where she just looks at herself in the mirror all the time. And if you look at this shot with the rack focus, this is comped out, and it's not her reflection. It's something different. All of these different reflections are new shots. So she's clapping, and then we rack to her, and it's like, oh, that's not the reflection. She wasn't just clapping in the foreground. That stuff is so cool, man. Look at that.
Lie, you said the gun was mine.
Boom, gun.
It's cool. No, I don't like you.
All right, if you look at this shot, her mouth doesn't match the lyrics. Like, she's saying, no, I don't like you, but the timing is super off. So check it out.
Mine isn't cool. No, I don't like you.
Look at that. She's so early. And so one thing that you need to know is audio is king. The visuals really don't matter. If it's fast enough and there's something else going on, like they had the mirrors kind of turning out with a transition. So you're looking at that. You're not looking at her lips at all. So obviously that's not the goal. You should try to make it match. But the mirror thing was much more important than what her lips were doing.
Like you,
got a nice wide shot to intro this. If you see that her skin looks super duper nice, it's because it's all blurred out. This is definitely a huge skin job on her. but it also kind of supports the narrative because these are different versions of Taylor that people look up to that are kind of exalted, and she's saying, this isn't me, this is my reputation that is being upholded. And so the extreme beauty work that's done on her kind of works. It kind of supports the narrative. So
Then I check it twice.
oh,
What you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, look what you made me.
this man is so good. Joseph Kahn, you are incredible. So we got that just to match the beat, and then bang, we're right into that chorus. And showing that slow motion to contrast the energy of the chorus is incredible. Contrast creates focus. So anytime you're able to contrast whatever you are hearing with what is on screen, that's an incredible thing to do. And also you can match whatever you're hearing with the visuals on screen. Just never land in the middle. Go full matching the audio or full not matching the audio. And that will provide the most satisfaction for viewers. So check this out.
Twice. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me. Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you
All that
made me
paparazzi
do.
with her
Look what you
Grammy.
just made me do.
It's
Look what you
ridiculous.
just made me die.
So if you notice, every single shot in these scenes is almost a new shot. Like there are hardly any shots that are repeated. And that for viewers is so satisfying. If you have the time and if you have the budget to storyboard out an entire video like this, please do it. If you do that, you will make the best music video that you can make.
What? The world moves on another day, another drama. But not for me, not for me. All I think about is karma. And then the world moves on, but one thing's for sure. Maybe I got mine, but you'll all get yours. But I got smarter,
Oh my
I got harder
gosh.
in the nick of time. I rose up from the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in red underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Look what you mean.
Okay, so basically, lines that you want to emphasize, you should keep on the artist. So if you want to cut to B-roll, that's fine, do that. But if the artist says something that's really impactful, be on the artist for that, because when you see somebody say the lyric or say the line, it is so much more impactful. This can be applied to documentary filmmaking, to narrative, to anything where you see a human say the words, you're like, oh, I'm there. I'm listening to that person saying whatever they're saying. So do that.
I am the one, the way your son don't need.
Once, then I check it twice. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me.
One other thing is to introduce new setups at new parts of the song. So say a chorus starts, introduce a new setup at the beginning of the chorus, keeping it where it matches the audio of, oh, I hear something new, now I see something new. That's a great tip when editing music videos. It'll help keep the music video fresh and keep the viewer on their toes.
You just made me do. Look what you just made me do. I don't trust nobody
setup
and
there.
nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust
Such a
nobody
great
and
reveal. We
nobody
start on a
trusts
close-up and pull
me.
all the way out
I'll
to
be
reveal what's
the
going on.
actress starring in your bad dreams. I don't trust
Everything's
nobody
slow motion
and
to
nobody
match
trusts
the
me.
kind of open vibe. There's no beat, so everything's slow motion.
I don't trust nobody and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams.
Everything's slow motion as we're kind of building. We don't want any big motion yet.
Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why?
We get closer.
Oh, because she's dead.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh Jesus! So when we're building up to a beat drop or to something, just keep the visual energy down, because we don't want to give away the beat drop yet. And when the beat drops, we match that with that visual energy. Right here, we have some slow motion intercutting with Taylor on the phone, and we get closer every time we cut back to her on the phone. And that's just Joseph Kahn being a baller Right when the beat drops, we have an oh, and we cut all the way back to the grave scene with a bunch of lightning flash, and it's just, psh, it just punches you on the screen, just like that ad lib does in the song.
Cause she's dead.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you.
Bro. Joseph Kahn is a freaking genius. I might be turned on right now. Okay, so this is one of the best dance sequences I've ever seen because it completely goes against what is normally done. And this is why I love Joseph Kahn so much. He only moves the camera when there's a reason to move the camera. Most music video directors just throw their camera on a steady cam, fly it around because movement is better, it creates energy, and that's it. Instead, Joseph literally puts the camera up, it's static, and he uses editing to create the energy. So every time there's a new move in the choreography, we just cut to a new shot. But every shot is so well composed and so intentional that it's just so satisfying. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Joseph Kahn. Shout out to the choreographer. Shout out to the cinematographer. All of that. It's incredible.
Cause she's dead.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Bruh, the camera is hardly moving. The only time the camera moved was this one little tiny tilt up section, and that's it. All of it is just static, which is something that music video directors never do. They never do that. He just keeps it static and has great composition. Every shot's intentional and use the editing to create the energy.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just
Then we start cutting to the other performances.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
So you see that? All of those camera angles at the end where she's going through the line of guys, those movements are intentional because she is moving through the line of guys, so the camera moves through the line of guys. The camera moves whenever there is a good reason to have it move.
Look what you made me do.
So going down the line so it's moving,
Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
and then it stops when she stops.
You guys!
It's incredible,
Stop making that
guys.
surprise face. It's so annoying. Yeah, you can't possibly be that surprised all the time.
What's with that bitch?
Don't call me that.
Y'all. Oh, stop acting like you're all nice. You are so fake. Oh, there she goes, playing the victim again.
What are you doing?
Getting receipts. You're gonna edit this later.
I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative.
Bruh, she is holding a freaking VMA saying I would like to be excluded from this narrative. Joseph, Taylor, great job. You guys killed this one. It's great work. This is how music videos should be made. Watch this and get better. That's basically what I'm trying to do. If you like this video, please check out my other videos. I react to Itzy Wannabe. K-pop is my favorite, so please check that out. You'll learn a ton, and I'll see you guys in the next video.